Hello. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the town of Playacar. It's a small town located in Playa del Carmen in Riviera Maya. They say it's a gated community. It's actually a gated town. It has about a dozen resorts. This is one of them. Playacar. That's the entrance. Private residences. Here's one. There's another one. Pretty houses. Nice area. Lots of greenery. Let's see. When I said gated, that's what it is. You can't just get into town without a permission. There are actually armed policemen or guards standing at the entry points. So when our cab driver brought us to the entrance, he had to scan his ID and show some paper to the policeman or private guard, I'm not sure. And that's how we got inside. There's another house. There is shopping. I'm gonna show it to you later. It's a small town. It has nice beach, nice pools. Well, like I said, about a dozen resorts. We're staying in Rio Palace, Mexico. It's about 40 miles from Cancun International Airport. See, it's very safe here. People are just walking around. Nice, lots of greenery. It's about 50-minute drive from the airport. If you, that is nice. If you book a private transfer. I'd like to talk about it. So many resorts they offer free transfer from the airport to the resort, and many people actually use it, and then many of them are not very happy. I'll explain why. Free transfer is usually provided by a large bus which picks up guests arriving from many different flights, not arriving often at the same time. So after you go through customs, you have to wait for the other guests to arrive, and then they board you on the bus. So it might take up to 1 hour to get on the bus. So it's a free transfer, but it's a shared transfer. And your hotel might not be the first one where they drop guests off. So it may take up to 2 hours actually to get to your hotel. We used to use free transfer in the past, but then we discovered that private companies are not that expensive. There is another hotel. So in the Cancun area it costs about $60 round trip to book a private company. There's a list of them on some travel sites like TripAdvisor, other sites. You can read reviews and look at the ratings. To get to Playa del Carmen, it costs about $100 round trip. They meet you at the airport with a sign saying your name. In 5-10 minutes you're on a private cab, and in about 45-50 minutes you're at your resort. Very convenient. They also pick you up at the hotel. You pay them cash or you pay online when you book them. Very easy. Here's a medical center, pharmacy, the shopping area. Okay, this is Rio Playacar. There are 6 Rios in that area. 2 Winghams, 1 Allegro, 1 Iberostar, and there is Sandos and a couple other resorts. Oh, this is Wingham May, all inclusive. Yeah. So again, there is a. This is the first time we came to Playacar. Before that, we stayed in Cancun area. Again, it takes about 50 minutes, maybe 1 hour if there is traffic, to get here from the airport, and I would highly recommend private transfers. It's very convenient. Some people are afraid that they're not gonna come to pick you up from the hotel. I mean, they pick you up at the airport because you bring cash to pay for the round trip. Some people are concerned, and we found those concerns totally unfounded. I mean, those cab companies, they're honest, they're nice, and most of the time they're punctual. To be sure, you choose a company from the top 10. I think there are about 200 companies that provide rides from the airport to the hotels. Just look at the reviews, choose top 10, and you can go wrong. You can even get the cab at the airport. You have to find a person who's in charge of. It's like, for example, yellow cabs in New York. They have sort of same cab, municipal cab company here in not here in Cancun, and it costs about $50. Also, the same as when you book a private transfer, you pay the same at the airport. Again, if you go into Cancun area, you shouldn't be paying more than $30. Cancun hotel zone. If you go to Playa del Carmen, it should be no more than $50 one way. Tulum is further. Akumal is much further. It's more expensive than, I don't really know the rates. But again, you can check online. When you book a private transfer online, each of those companies have their own website. You type the name of a hotel, it shows you the rates. For 2-person, 4 people, one-way round trip. You can pay additional. They can serve you beer or water in the car. Okay, this hotel where we're staying, Rio Palace, Mexico. It's Rio Tequila. Nice name, huh? Rio Tequila. Also beautiful. Well, Rio Tequila doesn't have its own beach. You see people, you either take a trolley that takes you to the beach, or you can walk. There's a private entrance over there. I'll show it to you. It takes about 3 minutes to get to the beach. It's a private entrance just for the Rio Tequila, for the guests of this hotel. Yeah, this is a taxi. You see, there are lots of taxis. Yeah, they're going there. Short walk, and there's a restaurant on the beach, so you don't have to come back to actually to eat food. There's a lunch buffet right there. I think they share it with Rio Yucatan. That's a nice thing about staying at Rio hotels. You can share each other facilities. If you're staying in the palace, you can visit any other resorts, Rio resorts. If you stay in a resort that doesn't have the word palace in it, you can visit other resorts without the word palace. Again, this is the end of my little tour. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you come and visit this wonderful town and enjoy your vacations. Thank you. Bye.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the town of Playacar, located in the area of Playa del Carmen, Mexico. We're currently staying at Hotel Rio Palace, Mexico, which is an all-inclusive resort. And this is Playacar is a gated community. My understanding is that if you're not staying at one of the resorts here, or if you don't live here or don't work here, then you'd not be allowed to enter, just because there is security at the entrance or entrances to the this area, Playacar. So we're just going to walk around back to the resort that we're staying at, and we're just going to walk by some of the houses. So there are some businesses here, hotels. This is a hotel zone that's comprised of perhaps, I don't know, 15 to 20 hotels, some all-inclusive resorts, and we were just over at Hotel Rio Palace Riviera Maya, which is over there across the road, and we're walking back to Hotel Rio Palace, Mexico. So this is Playacar, gated community. It's very safe. Again, there's security at the entrance to check who's entering. So quite a few resorts over here, quite a few houses. Overall, seems to be a very relaxing place to just walk around. Not too much traffic. So you'll probably see that we're walking by some houses, we're walking by some resorts. As you can see, it seems to be popular to ride your bike around here. This is one of the resorts over there. As you can see, there are a lot of trees, lots of greenery. Another house over here. There's another resort over there. Another house over here. Again, we are in Playacar, a gated community located in the area of Playa del Carmen, Mexico. This particular community has this area of Playacar contains some all-inclusive resorts, many houses, some local businesses. There's also a golf club. This is another all-inclusive resort. Hotel Rio Playacar. Starbucks coffee. And here we are, Hotel Rio Palace, Mexico. This is the resort that we're currently staying at. Again, this is located in the town of Playacar, a gated community in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. Very safe area, very peaceful. As you can see, people really like to enjoy riding their bikes here. Seems like a good place to do that. I definitely feel very safe here. I actually didn't know that it was a gated community until we arrived at the entrance to Playacar, and we had to pass a security checkpoint.